Hey family, I'm in the garden. I just wanted to show some of the things that you kind of want to get started on planting in the month of March. This is my nursery. It kind of is in a spot where it's shaded and kind of moist. I have some tomatoes down here growing and some squash. No, squash here. No, squash here. I don't know. Squash and pumpkins, watermelon. Here we have some flowers right here growing and some more flowers right here. And a thing of lettuce started. You want to start your lettuce going. Look at that thing of lettuce. You see that? He flew right there in camera. I'm not sure, but I think I have one possible papaya growing. I'm not sure. I got my garlic growing. So this is all organic store-bought garlic. So I just stuck it in there once I saw it sprouting, like when I was the extras that I had. Have some mint growing here, some chocolate mint right here growing. Over here we have some cabbages. They're coming together pretty nicely. And some money flowers are growing. It's gonna take a whole year for them to blossom, like with the flowers, but I'm excited to see how that turns out. This right here is a shamrock flower, and I didn't even know this existed. I actually got this from Publix, and it has these little white blooms. It's very, very pretty. So this is my first of this. Look how pretty this is. I could not pass it. Not sure they still have any in store, but I'm pretty sure that was just for St. Patrick's Day. We also have some basil right here growing very, very nicely, and it smells so fragrant. Okay, so here are my giant pumpkins. They have already started to produce some male flowers, and as you can see, this one right here is open, getting a lot of attraction. They close once the sun starts to set, and now because of time change, they're closing very, very early, probably about 4 p.m. I do have some female flowers down at the end I'm going to show you. Also, we have some Swiss chard growing. I'm just growing it in a small little pot because it's going to take a while before it outgrows it. Alright, so got some celery growing. Very, very great right here. I put some twine around some of the pieces to promote gathering. When you first plant your seeds, they want to kind of sprout out, but if you gather some pieces with twine, they will start to thicken and branch up together like you find them in the store. Also, I have a little thing of lettuce going. It's a variety lettuce. So you see the purple and the green leaves. And this right here is a little tomato. I had an extra little solo cup. I poked some holes in it. So it's growing very nicely right there. This right here is our broccoli family. They're doing very, very well. They're so pretty. I love the way it grows. Just grows so different, but very similar to how cabbage and Brussels sprouts grow. And then right up in here is where I have one, let me move this. I have one female flower that I had found. I'm trying to be very gentle because, where is it? It had already, it took some finding to find it, but it's right there. You see that? That little pumpkin right there? So they are really attracting, and I haven't found any more. I have been looking. It's a little early though. Okay, so over here in this bed, we have a large indeterminate tomato plants right here. I have cut back all of the sucker branches, and I've started to stake it because it has grown very, very large. It does have some flowers, and I did get rid of the flowers when it was a baby. So I'm hoping for some very large tomatoes from it, but I did not expect it is still growing. So I'm gonna have to get a bigger stake because now we're at the top of this stake right here. I have some peppers, small tomato plant. This kale right here, this kale would be huge, but I actually break off pieces and give it to the guinea pigs. Look like something's been in the garden last night. Something dug up my flower bulbs. You can see it right here. Look at it, little critters coming here. That's okay, because they have to eat too. Giving back. I've started the loofah. And this right here is my little bird bath that got debris in it. And then a butterfly water bath, you know, so they can come and drink water, the bees and the butterflies. You put the marbles in the bottom so they'll have a place to rest and they won't drown. I have some more small tomato plants. And then this right here is just an onion that was just in the kitchen growing. And it has been producing small little onions. If you can see, this has been here for about 2 years. I'd mess with it, none, and then it keeps giving me small green onions. I have 2 cabbages, one right there, one right here. And I can't remember what this is. I cannot remember what this is. Kind of looks like broccoli though. We have a lettuce. This is the sandy sweet lettuce. I come out here maybe every other day and I clip lettuce for the guinea pigs. This way it won't bolt. It has been clipped so many times that it is a real big producer. I actually got this from Home Depot, and I wish I would have gotten a few more because this right here gives us a lot of life. This is another indeterminate tomato that already has fruit on it. Can you see that fruit right here? Let's see, fruit. I can't tell because of the sun, the glare, but it's already producing fruit. And believe it or not, this is a baby. I just planted this and it kind of was like those little ones right there. Also, there's another one growing, and I have been heavily cutting the branches off and burying them just to make sure that it gets a great harvest in the end. And I have loofah right here growing, and then these are just some carrot cuttings from dinner that I stuck in here. They have been in our kitchen growing roots. Once they took up roots, I put them in here so that they can give us seed. Here's some mint, some regular mint I'm growing. And in this pot is a lemon tree. There's some baby lemons right there, already started. This is a pretty big pot, and it's not going to get too much more bigger than this, so I think this is a good spot for it. Also have a loquat tree growing. It has really blossomed since it's been raining, and this would be my first loquat tree. I love the fruit. Oh my goodness, look, there's a tomato. As I was talking, I saw this baby tomato. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to focus. But look at that baby tomato. It's already doing things no matter how much I clip back. Okay, so here is my raised garden. I was having some trouble with these pepper plants right here. So I planted some marigold to keep the bugs away. And they're just regular green peppers. I have some sweet potato sprouts growing here. The sweet potatoes have been here for a minute. This one and this one has been really slow, but that's okay, it'll catch up. Pepper plant. This is the succulent that I found at Home Depot. I've been taking pieces and cutting it and making other succulents. Let's pour this out. It rained pretty heavily last night. Just some Swiss chard growing in a McDonald's cup. And then here's another tomato plant. And a baby one right here. This plant is a patio tomato. So this is as big as it's gonna get. Let's see if I can get under here. It has tomatoes all under here too. It's doing very, very well. And I have some golden Swiss chard. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And these are my herbs. You gotta have your herbs. I have some oregano, some parsley, and some mint right here. I give the guinea pigs parsley, or this will be overgrown. And then this right here is some pineapple sage. If you ever find pineapple sage, buy it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. And then I have a couple of flowers to give a little bit of life, to bring our pollinators in. I'm gonna take you to the other side. Our lemon tree has just started to produce flowers, so I'm definitely hoping for some lemons this year. This tree, I believe, is 3 years old since I've planted it in the ground. But it is definitely have the bees coming to these flowers. Oh, it flew away. So here's a lemon flower. They're so pretty. They're absolutely pretty. I think I have a baby lemon right there. See it? It didn't fall off, so there's potential. Can't get it to zoom in, but just trust me. The bees are really, really loving it. Look at that. I love to see the bees here. One of our newest babies this year, a mulberry tree. And when we first got it, we ate all of the fruit off of it. And now it's producing fruit like crazy. Look at that. And you know, mulberry leaves is what gives us the fruit. So we have so many going on. Like, I can't even really get them on camera. Do you see that? Delicious, delicious fruit on the way. You want to have your green onions growing. These are just scraps. When I say scraps, I mean just whatever you cut the bottoms off and put it in dirt, you know, and just like that you have green onions. Look how long that's grown. It's grown so long now it's bent. So I'm going to clip this back, and yeah, right here to your meal. Also, I have some eggplant growing. These are some babies. It rained kind of hard, so a lot of the plants over here got damaged. Over here growing is some radishes and lettuce. And then right here we got a little tiny milkweed. Haven't found anything on it yet, but we'll see if we get caterpillars. I have some hot lips sage, or salvia, that is growing very, very beautifully. It has been here for over 4 years. And it has gone strong. It's kind of trellised just a little bit. And then right under it, it has like this little cabbage right there. That's, well, cabbage? Yeah, I think that's a cabbage right there growing. And then some flowers in that little container. So here's some things that you just want to have growing, and that I have growing in my garden for the month of March. I have a lot more seeds to plant and to get down. While the weather is right and the rain is going good. Also in my prepping area, this Dollar Tree container, I actually got this one this year. I have some herbs growing from seed in it. It is like perfect for herbs. As you can see, they're growing all the way around. And I also got the seeds from the Dollar Tree. So don't sleep on this. You know, they're like $1.25 now, but this right here is probably the cheapest way that you'll find potting reasonable. That's it, fam. I thank you for watching this video, and I love you so much.